Good morning, Knicks Nation. Today is Monday. It's the 11th day of November 2024. Happy Veterans Day. I hope you're all safe and healthy today. I hope your families are safe and healthy, and that the needs of you and your family in terms of food, shelter, clothing, as well as health are being met today. Blessings upon those that work in the healthcare field, along with the first responders who every day are out here doing their best to save lives. Those also that pick up garbage to keep our places clean, and those that make deliveries for our convenience. Double blessings on the men and women that are out here trying to help rescue, deliver, and recover teenagers and children that are the victims of child molestation and pedophilia. People that are also victims of pornography and child pornography, prostitution, child prostitution, human trafficking, and sex slavery. Double curses on the perpetrators, the profiteers, and the perverts that create these industries. Finally, double blessings on the homeless. Nearly 600,000, more than 600,000 men, women, children, families homeless in the United States of America, and millions around the world in similar or worse conditions. Blessings upon them, for theirs is the kingdom. There was a basketball game yesterday in Indiana, and the New York Knicks lost to the Indiana Pacers 132 to 121. And analyzing, I don't like, I get caught up in the game like everybody else. And by the way, we had a great time yesterday at Duffy's in Altamont Springs. I was there with some. Actually, I was there with some creators. I was there with Organic Fanatic. I was there with, I think it was Nick's Finest, and there was another brother that was there, Nervoso, and his beautiful family. We really had a good time yesterday at the game. At the restaurant, and we watched the game together, and it was really a beautiful time. And so, thank you all for showing up and for making it, a really nice time. We were laughing more than anything. Even during the game, we were doing a lot of laughing, and so it was cool. So we had a good time. Again, thank you all and your families, especially Nicholas Zoros and his family. They came. And then again, in Nick's Finest, John David was there. Nick, Organic Fanatic, my brother Castle King was there. Amanda Bakash was there. Jay Cruz was there. It was fun. It was fun. So thank you all for that. But the Knicks lost the game, and all of us, of course, were not happy. We never happy when the Knicks lose because that's our squad. But I never like to give an immediate reaction, because my reaction, and I find most immediate reactions, are off, because they're based on emotions. And in New York, they're not only based on emotions, but they want somebody to blame, right? So they want to blame somebody, and they want to blame Tibs, they want to blame the team, blame the refs, instead of looking at the thing objectively. So I like to rest on it overnight, contemplate on it, and then come back the next day with a more balanced analysis of what happened. And when I saw yesterday, the Knicks gave up 40 points in the fourth quarter yesterday. They shot 28% from the three-point line yesterday. Rebounding, they out-rebounded the Pacers. Assists, they had 23 yesterday. They had 14 turnovers. Now, when you're looking at it, but the thing that really stuck out to me about the game was that really there was a six-man rotation yesterday. Six-man rotation. Sims played 9 minutes. Kolek played less than 2 minutes. And then there was McBride, who wasn't 100%, and you could see it. One of the guys mentioned he doesn't look like he's his normal self, and I said, no, he's not. McBride was really, he was not feeling well. You could tell. But and the thing I love about this guy, not only is he a warrior, he was out there, but he saved his energy for the defensive side of the ball. See, some players, like, remember Juju? Juju would save his energy for the offensive side of the ball and give up on defense. McBride will pass the ball and play defense and let other people try to score and put whatever energy he has on the defensive side of the ball. And he did it yesterday. But the fact is, Tibs played 6 guys. And some of y'all are whining, talking about why didn't he play Hoop Porty, or why didn't he play more Kolek? Because he cannot win with them. And many of you still don't receive that. But that's the truth. You need veterans to win. Okay? You need some guys. When you're talking about championship, again, you're not going to play rookies. Again, like I said yesterday in the podcast, this is not the time to give the rookies a chance. We're trying to win. So actually, when I looked at it and I thought, okay, well, why is he playing 6 guys? Well, because he has Precious out, who he trusts, Payne out, who he trusts, and Shamet out, who he trusts. And let's not forget Mitchell Robinson. So he's missing 4 pieces, 4 important pieces of his rotation. When he gets back, let's say Precious, Shamet, again, and Payne, which we're expecting to be back soon. Okay, let's say, like I said, by Thanksgiving, they should be back. Certainly, if you're going into December, you'll have them. This is a different team because then you don't have to play 41 minutes for Brunson, 43 minutes for Hart, 42 minutes for Bridges, 36 minutes for OG, 39 minutes for Towns, 29 minutes for Deuce. You can back off those minutes because you'll have Precious, you'll have Shamet, you'll have Payne, and then you'll get MitchRob eventually. See? So that's why right now they're struggling. And yesterday, I think even in the podcast yesterday, and again, I'm sorry for the technical issues we had in the live stream yesterday. I still don't know what happened, but I couldn't see anybody in the live stream yesterday. So I wasn't trying to ignore y'all, and I want to thank y'all for still being there, but I couldn't see nothing. But anyway, so I just did it anyway without, seeing y'all. Sorry about that. But as I mentioned yesterday in the podcast, what you're doing right now, Tibs is stringing together wins. That's what he's doing. He doesn't have his troops, and he's trying to string together wins. So, he'll use a Kolek as long as he can without it being diminishing returns. Yesterday, Kolek played 2 minutes. It was -2. See? Kolek is minus every time he gets on the floor. But Tibs is trying to use him as much as possible without hurting the team. Difficult thing to do with a rookie like that. Again, it is what it is. So he's trying to piece together wins the best he can until his troops get back. This is exactly what I said yesterday. This was exactly what yesterday's title of the podcast was. He's trying to piece together wins until his troops get back. And he don't need a lot. We're just talking about maybe if we could get Precious and one of Shamet or Payne back, that's going to make a huge difference in this team. So right now, during the course of this time, what we're seeing is Brunson is learning what he's got to do with Towns, how to best utilize Karl Anthony Towns, El Gato Grande. And he's doing a good job. Yesterday, Cat had 30 and 9 rebounds. He had 2 turnovers. He was 2 of 5 from 3, 11 of 19 from the field. This is good. And he's trying to figure out how to keep Cat as the focal point of the offense and then choose his spots, that is Brunson, choose his spots when it's time. Yesterday, Brunson was 11 of 17. He scored 33 points, 10 of 12 from the line, 6 rebounds, 10 assists. That's what you want. So right now, they're learning how to play with the starting 5 with Deuce. And that's great. Now, you get some more help coming in, and you're going to be that much better. And that's why one of the symptoms of being overplayed, and some of y'all would, again, blame Tibs, which is stupid, and you can't come on my channel with Tibs hate. You know you're going to get got. So you can't come in here with that. But Tibs has got to do what he's doing right now. He's got to do this until he gets Precious, Shamet, and Payne back. You won't see these guys playing. When you saw them playing in the last preseason game, in the last 2, they didn't play this many minutes because you had Shamet, you had Payne, you had Deuce, you had Precious playing minutes, and they were playing very well, and they will do it again. But we need to wait until we get our guys back. That's why I'm saying we really need Precious. We really need Shamet. We really need Payne. And I'm really excited, especially for Precious, because this is a contract year for him. And I know all along that he's going to come out taking names, busting his tail and taking names. That's what he's going to do. And we need him now. So now, if he can stay healthy the rest of this season, which I'm pretty confident he's going to do his best to come out there. That's why he's making sure he's 100% before he goes back, because he's going to come in with some problems for the NBA. So I'm looking forward to Precious coming out, doing what I know he's going to do. And so with him, because he's trying to get this money at the end of the season, and he will. So now you get Precious out there. You get, again, Payne and Shamet. And I'm really excited about the possibility of Shamet because of what I saw from him and Deuce together. So you ain't seen them yet. But in the meantime, they're getting sharper as a starting unit. But one of the symptoms where they need help in terms of their guys coming back is fourth quarter breakdowns. They were up 5. They were up 5 against Atlanta, I think, in the fourth quarter, and they lose the game. They were up against Houston, and they lose the game. 40 points in the fourth quarter against Indiana. The Knicks are not a terrible defensive team, but they are terrible if they don't have any energy. And that's what happened yesterday. The energy was lacking, okay? And the reason the energy is lacking, they only had 6 guys playing. That's really what it was. They had 6 guys playing. That's it, okay? So I am not still concerned. And I had somebody come in, well, they better win this game. No, they don't better win nothing in November and October. We're good. We just need to get our guys healthy. So I don't know. In fact, I'm looking for, and I'll be looking at it during the course of every day. I say, okay, I'm looking for news from Ian Begley or somebody to tell me, okay, Precious is practicing or something. Yesterday we got encouragement. Apparently I didn't see it, but the guys told me that Mitchell put another workout video up to let everybody know he ain't going nowhere. He coming back. And I know he is. This is going to be good when he does. But I'm just hoping that we can get our rest of our guys back. Let's see. He hadn't started. They said Precious hasn't started practicing yet. Is making progress in recovery. This was the November 8th report on Precious. November 10th, Payne has been ruled out of Sunday's game against the Pacers. So the next game, I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and y'all could call me on it. But I think we're gonna see Payne against Philly, and y'all should know why. I think we're gonna see Payne against Philly on Tuesday. I think we are. And that would be very nice. Just the addition of Payne will help a lot. Will help a lot, okay? So, and hopefully Deuce is feeling better because he was really, him and Brunson, I love the way they, and Hart, tough. And they're going to be out there. If they could limp, they're going to be out there. Deuce played 29 minutes yesterday and he was sick, okay? And Brunson is really, and this is the thing, the Knicks know how to play ball. Like I said, they're going to be top 2 in the East. I'm sticking with that. For 55 plus wins, I'm sticking with that. I know some people give up with the latest news or whatever, but long term, I think we'd be fine. But Brunson is still trying to learn to play and get Cat involved, and he's doing it, like I said. But when we get some help in here, and one of the things about the Knicks that you're seeing right now, when you see a lack of fourth quarter execution, and that's what we're seeing. When you see a lack of fourth quarter execution, it's one of 2 things. Either it's a young team that doesn't know how to win yet. That's why they'll be up in the fourth and they'll give away the lead because they're young. Like the Detroit Pistons last year, or any rebuilding team. Okay, you'll see them lose they'll be up early, they'll be up even for 3 quarters, even against good teams, and then they'll lose in the fourth. Lack of closing execution. That's not the Knicks' problem. Or they're tired. They're short-handed. It's when you start to see the shots fall at the front rim. You start to see lack of execution because they're tired. That's the Knicks right now. Okay? We just got to weather this storm until we can get our guys back. And all we need is, and we're talking about bench pieces right now, but that's important. That is why a team like, say, Phoenix, they're not going to last. I predict they're not going to, I'd be surprised if they get out the first round because they're dependent on 3 guys to play a lot of minutes and carry them. That ain't easy to do. In the league, the teams that win have those ancillary pieces that come up big in the playoffs. Like Payne is like that. He's an ancillary piece, and come playoff time, you're going to be happy when he starts nailing them threes when you need a 3. Or a Deuce, or Precious, where he gets a steal or a block when you need it in the fourth quarter. That's the type of thing that helps you win championships. See, a team like Phoenix don't have it. They're depending on Iguodala and Ryan Dunn, rookies. That's not going to get it done. That's not going to get it done. Okay? You need the ancillary pieces that's going to help you. You had the Joker in Denver. Right? You have Jamal Murray, but then you got Aaron Gordon, right? You got Michael Porter Jr., and then you have Caldwell Pope, and then you had the rookie Brown coming off the bench with some other pieces. You had some older vets coming off the bench, like Reggie Jackson. That's how you win championships, okay? When you're dependent on 3 guys that got most of your salary and they got to play 40 minutes a night, listen, that ain't going to work. It worked with LeBron in Miami when they was all 26 years old, right? And they won two chips there in Miami, 2, okay, in Miami. Okay. but it ain't something you wanted to hang your hat on. Long-term sustainable winning means you have balance in your team. The Knicks have it. They just need to get those guys back right now. When they do, we're going to be good to go. Until then, though, it's going to be a struggle every night because of the lack of depth that we have right now. But the lack of depth is temporary. And this is, again, where people overreact. We got to go do something. No, you don't do nothing except wait for your guys to get healthy. Now, if we go into the trade deadline season, end of December, going into January, and we still have an injury problem, the Knicks will make a move. They'll make a move at that point, okay? But until then, there's no need to panic or make a move. Right now, you just want to see how this team gets healthy, and then you want to let them ball. And I'm very confident, like I said, if you can keep the starting 6, 5 plus Deuce healthy, and you get a Precious and a Payne and a Shamet back, and then later you get a MitchRob, I think we're going to be more than okay. But in the meantime, we just got to struggle with our team, y'all. We just got to struggle with our team. It's going to be a fight every night. It's going to be a fight every night. And that's what it is. There's no short-term answer except to wait for your guys to get healthy. That's it. I'm very confident, like I said, that that's going to happen. We're going into Philly on Tuesday. If we could just get Cameron Payne back for Tuesday, and I think he's waiting for that game, and I think he's going to come back for that one. If we can get him back, that's going to help a tremendous amount. It's not enough. We still need Precious, but that'll give us a shot at winning this ball game. So it's going to be game to game. You got to grind. This is a grind days. We catching grind days early, okay? But it's actually a blessing because if this starting 5 learns each other under the grind that they're dealing with now, and we know that Deuce, what he could do, there's going to be hell to pay once we get our team back. So we'll be good. Don't panic, Knicks Nation, I guess is what I'm telling you. Don't panic. Don't overreact. Don't be short-sighted. We'll be okay. You all enjoy your Monday. We'll be ready for this game against Philly. Shalom.